We're back with another food video, guys. I hope you're all feeling hungry. Maybe you don't want to feel hungry, actually. I don't know. Do you want to feel hungry watching this or not? Maybe it's going to make you feel hungry regardless. The most iconic restaurant in every state, 50 state favorites. Let's just dive straight into this and look at some delicious food.
From the most historic to cult favorite storefronts, here's each state's most iconic restaurant. In 1958, John Big Daddy Bishop opened Dreamland in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
This looks banging.
The barbecue joint's most iconic dish is the pork spare ribs. They are cooked over a hickory wood fire pit and basted with the restaurant's signature barbecue sauce.
Give me
Club
some of that.
Paris is Anchorage's oldest steakhouse. Serving since the late 1950s, the restaurant is known for its steak. The hamburgers are even made with filet mignon.
Big Daddy John's winning.
Cafe has been around for nearly 100 years. Not only is it historic, it's also the birthplace of the chimichanga.
Oh, chimichanga. I actually really like chimichangas. I don't look like the chimichanga I normally get, though. This looks more crispy than the one I normally get. But I love a chimichanga. Banging.
It's historic. It's also the birthplace of the chimichanga.
Arizona.
The Brit Cafe is a farm-to-table restaurant offering a variety of things, like farm-fresh groceries, handmade burgers, locally sourced brats, and baked goods.
Okay, looks good.
Pink's Hot Dogs has been a Hollywood staple since 1939. The stand serves over 2,000 hot dogs and hamburgers a day. The options are creative, and the menu even offers a hamburger with a hot dog in it.
Don't do too much, America. Just stop trying to do too much. That's too much. I don't need a hot dog and a burger together.
The Buckhorn Exchange is Denver's most historic eatery. The restaurant opened in 1893, and Presidents Teddy Roosevelt, Dwight Eisenhower, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan have dined there. One of the most popular items on the menu is the Rocky Mountain oysters, or deep-fried bull testicles.
Say what? Hey? What we saying? Deep-fried what?
Is the Rocky Mountain oysters, or deep-fried bull testicles.
Miss me with that. Probably good for your testosterone,
is recognized by the Library of Congress as the birthplace of the hamburger sandwich. If you want to get a taste of the hamburger yourself, be prepared to follow a few
We've seen this hamburger about 4 times now. In every video we see this hamburger.
While a charcoal pit might look like your typical shake and burger joint, this institution has been a favorite for Delawareans for over 60 years.
Delawareans?
President-elect Joe Biden has been a fan and used to eat there with his son Beau. What started as a small lunch counter in 1913 has now turned into a Miami destination. Joe's Stone Crab's most popular item is, obviously, the stone crabs. They're expertly cracked and enjoyed with mustard sauce.
Never had stone crab.
Busy Bee Cafe is an Atlanta destination for fried chicken and other southern fare. This place has always been busy, like the restaurant's name, and historic figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and President Barack Obama have dined at the restaurant. Waiahole Poi Factory started as a poi factory in 1905. Now it is a restaurant that serves dishes that you would find at a traditional Hawaiian luau.
What is that?
As its namesake, the eatery continues to hand-pound its poi, which is made from taro root.
Taro root? I have no idea what this woman's speaking a different language here.
Westside Drive-In's famous Idaho ice cream potato looks like a baked potato.
Oh, it looks like a baked potato. I was about to lose my then. I was about to lose it. Ice cream potato.
But it really
isn't. It's like a cream puff.
Vanilla ice cream is dusted in cocoa powder and topped with whipped cream and chocolate. Gene and Jude's is famous for its depression dogs, which shouldn't be confused with the Chicago-style hot dog. The hot dog is dressed in mustard, green relish, onions, sport peppers, and a heaping fistful of French fries.
Too much again? You're doing too much. Just put the fries on the side. How am I going to eat that? But Gene and Jude's looks simple.
St. Elmo Steakhouse is an old-school establishment known for its steaks and spicy shrimp cocktails. Fong's Pizza in downtown Des Moines is popular for its funky concept.
Chinese pizza.
It is most known for incorporating Asian flavors into its pizzas.
I'd be down to try that.
The most famous is arguably the Crab Rangoon Pizza.
Okay.
Joe's Kansas City Barbecue is famous for its award-winning ribs.
Come to America,
but its
open
unique
a restaurant.
Location is also a reason why thousands visit every day.
Ribs get
the
me every
barbecue
time,
joint
man.
is located outside a gas station. The Brown Hotel is home to a Louisville culinary icon.
What's this?
The Hot Brown. It's basically an open-faced turkey sandwich with bacon and Mornay sauce, which is a bechamel sauce with melted Gruyere.
I'd give this a go.
Since 1862, Café du Monde has been a New Orleans tradition. The coffee shop churns out delicious beignets 24/7, except on Christmas Day.
Again, I have no idea what a beignet is, but it looks very nice.
The fritters are dusted with powdered sugar and often enjoyed with the store's famous chicory coffee. Red's Eats in Wiscasset has lines out the door during peak season, and for good reason. The restaurant's lobster rolls are time and time again considered the best in Maine.
We need to go
Each
to Maine and
lobster
try
roll
some
is
lobster.
stuffed with a whole lobster's meat and a side of melted butter.
Ooh.
When you think of Maryland, you think of crab cakes. And Fadley's Seafood...
I don't. I think of cookies because one of our famous cookie brands is called Maryland Cookies.
...is the most iconic place to get them. The award-winning crab cake recipe is made with giant morsels of blue crab.
Look at the size of them bad boys.
And Maryland's favorite seasoning, Old Bay.
Ooh, they look good.
Chopped saltines are also added to give them added fluffiness. Union Oyster House is Boston's oldest restaurant. Established in 1826, the restaurant is considered a National Historic Landmark.
And just so you know, this is the most iconic restaurant. It's not the best restaurant, it's the most iconic one. Okay.
And is home to some of the best clam chowder in the city. Buddy's is where Detroit-style pizza was invented. It's kind of like a Sicilian-style pizza, except the key characteristic for this regional specialty is the pan it's cooked in. Legend has it that owner and inventor Gus Guerra got the thick steel pans from a friend who worked in a factory. Acting like a cast iron skillet, this cooking method makes the pizza get a crunchy exterior with caramelized cheese stuck to its edges. Matt's Bar in Minneapolis boasts of inventing the Juicy Lucy, a cheese-stuffed hamburger. It's time and time again been considered one of the best burgers in the United States. Weidman's in downtown Meridian has been around since 1870 and has been a community staple ever since. The restaurant has continued its tradition of serving every table a jar of peanut butter and crackers since World War II. Arthur Bryant's Barbecue is a destination in Kansas City. The barbecue is doused in the restaurant's famous vinegary, paprika-y sauce. If you visit, make sure to try the ribs and the burnt. Look at that.
My man's done this before, and look at the sauce. I'm not even talking about the actual sauce. I mean the sauce he's doing it with, the style. Look at him. He's an expert.
If you visit, make sure to try the ribs and the burnt ends.
Don't worry, I would try the ribs.
Sir Scott's Oasis has been a long-standing eatery in Manhattan, Montana. One of the most popular menu items is the finger steak dinner. The original recipe is basically steak strips, deep fried and served with cocktail sauce.
I don't think I've ever seen steak being fried before. I don't think I have. Fried steak.
Stella's Bar and Grill is a community staple and popular for its burgers. The burgers are so popular, the restaurant has been named Omaha's Best Burger for 10 years in a row. Part of the reason why the burgers are so special is each ground beef patty is hand-pressed on a cast iron grill. Lotus of Siam stands out from other Las Vegas eateries for its award-winning Northern Thai food. Chefs, celebrities, and foodies around the world have lauded the restaurant as one of the best Thai restaurants in the country.
Khao soi.
Popular dishes include khao soi and garlic prawn.
I've been to Thailand like 4 times. I love Thai food, man. Khao soi, give me a bit of that. I'm all over this.
Polly's Pancake Parlor is a famous pancake restaurant known for its variety of batter options. Some of the mixes, like buckwheat and cornmeal, are stone ground on premises. And of course, the pancakes wouldn't be complete without real maple syrup.
You wouldn't?
You might recognize Carlo's Bakery from the hit show Cake Boss.
I don't.
Buddy Velastro creates these amazing, larger-than-life cakes in real life too. The shop is also popular for its pastries and baked goods.
I love a baking show, you know. The Great British Bake Off. If you've not watched it, it's on Netflix. Check it out. One of the best shows around. Great British Bake Off. You can't beat it.
El Pinto is known for its New Mexican cuisine. The restaurant uses a fair bit of chilies, including in its famous red chili ribs. Katz's Delicatessen is a legend and icon in New York. The old-school restaurant has been around since 1888 and is world famous for its pastrami on rye sandwich. At Lexington Barbecue, the pit.
What did that say? Pastrami and rye. What is rye?
In New York.
Rye? I don't
really
know what rye is.
The old-school restaurant has been around since 1888 and is world famous for its pastrami on rye sandwich.
Is it rye is a bread in it? Rye bread, is that what it means? I do know what rye is. I thought because it looked like mashed potato on there.
Lexington Barbecue, the pit-cooked barbecue is served Lexington style, which is a Western North Carolina specialty. This style of barbecue uses a red sauce, and at this spot, they use a tangy vinegar and ketchup-based sauce. Anything on the menu is great, but the pork shoulder is a must. Red Pepper, or The Pep, is a famous hangout spot for UND students. Its grinders or sub-sandwiches are massive. The Everything Grinder takes it up a notch because it's got it all. The signature white sauce, ham, turkey, salami, taco meat, and Colby cheese. Camp Washington Chili serves what Cincinnati is known for, Cincinnati chili. The James Beard Foundation honored the restaurant with an America's Classic Award, making it the only restaurant in the city to win the title. Spaghetti is topped with the house chili, which has a secret blend of spices. If you order chili 3-way, it'll come with a handful of shredded Wisconsin cheddar cheese.
A handful. How big are these people's hands? That's a big handful. That's more than a handful. That's at least 2 handfuls. That's a double handful. This looks good though, you know.
If you order chili three-way, it'll come with a handful of shredded Wisconsin cheddar cheese.
Spaghetti together.
An Oklahoma staple, Cattleman's Steakhouse was originally a hub for cattlemen, farmers, and cowboys. Situated in the middle of the historic Stockyard City, the steakhouse is famous for lamb fries, which are fried lamb testicles, and...
Can we stop, please, with the testicles?
Great quality steaks.
If any of you in the comments eating testicles, how do they taste? Not in that way. I mean, as actual food, please.
Voodoo Donut started in Portland and has become world famous for its creative and quirky donuts. Iconic flavors include the Bacon Maple Bar and Voodoo Doll. John's Roast Pork is not only a must-go destination for tourists, it's also been a local favorite for decades. The restaurant is considered the best to get two of Philadelphia's most iconic sandwiches, the roast pork and cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
Al Forno in Providence is famous for starting the popular grilled pizza. The margarita has a thin and crispy crust, and the cheese and sauce are bright. Okay. Husk in Charleston is famous for taking Southern food to a whole new level. The restaurant only uses ingredients that are from the South, and the menu is constantly changing. Cattleman's Steakhouse isn't your typical white tablecloth restaurant.
What is it?
While the restaurant serves quality black Angus steaks and delicious prime rib, the dining experience is casual. You can still find sawdust on the floor, a tradition that started when owner Merrill Arch opened the restaurant with his son in 1986. Prince's Hot Chicken is the originator of Nashville's hot chicken. Prince's authentic recipe is kept a secret, and the kitchen is always closely guarded. Whatever goes into this fiery dish, locals and tourists can't get enough. Considered by many to be Austin's best barbecue joint, Salt Lick is known for its smoked meats that are grilled on top of a giant pit. While you can't go wrong with anything on the menu, the brisket especially does Texas proud. Crown Burgers is a small fast food chain that is based in Salt Lake City. Its famous Crown Burger is a cheeseburger with hot pastrami. Maple Sugar and Vermont Spice in Killington makes its own maple syrup and serves it alongside the restaurant's breakfast items. The part gift shop, part restaurant is considered one of the best breakfast spots in town. Since 1935, Riverside Lunch has been a no-frills local favorite for its hand-pressed, greasy in a good way burgers. Beecher's
That's a proper burger right there. That's a proper burger.
Started in Pike Place Market and has become a Seattle staple. The restaurant makes its own signature flagship cheese, which is a key ingredient to its award-winning mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese,
Pies and Pints is a famous restaurant known for its unconventional pizzas.
Pizza and beer.
The grape and gorgonzola pie is a crowd favorite for its sweet and savory combination. Leon's
What about the pints? Where does the pints come in? Is it sell beer as well? I was going to sing Take Me Home then.
Frozen Custard is an iconic destination in Milwaukee. It's been around since 1942.
Never had frozen custard
and upon
either.
entering the drive-in, guests can feel like they're traveling back in time. The famous custards are thick, creamy, and delicious.
I really like custard though.
The luxury diner is situated inside what used to be a trolley. The restaurant is popular for its hearty fare, including the green chili, country fried steak, and corn. Is popular for its hearty fare, including the green chili, country fried steak, and corned beef hash. While they aren't states, here are the most iconic restaurants in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Ben's Chili Bowl is an iconic diner and landmark in the D.C. area. While the menu offers the usual diner items, the half smoke, a chili hot dog, is the signature item. The lechon from El Rancho de Apa comes from a whole roasted pig. Because it's cooked for more than 5 hours, the skin is super crispy and the meat is juicy.
What was that, lechon?
The dish is paired with pigeon pea rice and plantains.
That's like Filipino in it.
What foods do you think we should cover next?
Maybe it's
Let
Puerto
us know
Rican,
in the comments.
It's from Puerto Rico. The barbecue always looks the best to me, honestly. The pancakes look really good as well. That maple syrup place where it makes its own maple syrup, they look good. I'd try most of them. I'd give pretty much all of them a go. Some of them look fantastic. Some of them look kind of basic, but it was just because they were iconic. Presidents have it there, or they've been there since the 1800s. Let me know if you visited any of these iconic restaurants. Which one was your favorite? Do you live close to any of them? Let me know down in the comments. I like to always read about your stories about these places. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take it easy. Peace.